Hello and welcome to Creative People. Today we are going to be talking about the creative field and the people within it. We shall explore and look over videos that have been made by our team, ranging from music to sports. During this production, you will discover how brilliant and interesting the word creative means that you once thought was something simple.
My name is Patrick Dubinsky. I'm 19. I study at UAL, the LCC campus in Elephant and Castle. But because I study film and TV at UAL, we put a big emphasis on things like music, the way something is framed, and all that type of stuff. So naturally, I'm into a lot of photography. I do that in my spare time. I also make music for projects or just to have something to do when I'm not busy or anything. It helps me with my just creative process because the more I do this, the more I learn how things should be made and how things shouldn't be made. So I feel like it's very beneficial to my creativity and my creative process. You can't always make something new, but the beauty of being creative is that you can take what somebody else has made and make it your own. Like with music, you can just easily change a guitar tone, make your guitar sound different. You can use a different instrument.
That was the video made about Patrick Dubinsky, a university student studying film and television at UAL. The short video that we just saw showed his creative passion in the photography and music. The next video we are going to be looking at was made by one of our team members, Michael. He looked into a dance group, so this is what we're going to be looking at next. Have fun.
I found Yosakoi dance group, which is the style of dance that we do. Absolutely fell in love with it. I joined the team over there, performed for about a year before coming back to the United Kingdom. Once I came back, I looked up on social media other people that were interested in forming a group in London. And I was very lucky to find Magda here, and also our other leader, Dipika, who sadly couldn't be here today. And we ended up forming a group in, I think it was April 2016. So we've been going strong ever since. Recently we performed at Japan Matsuri in Trafalgar Square in London, which was our first goal. We've also performed at Japan Expo in Paris, which was a massive goal as well. From here, we're hoping to actually one day perform at a festival in Japan. So in Japan there are two main festivals, the first one being in Kochi, which is in the south of Japan, and another one in Hokkaido, north of Japan. And at the moment, we just love to take part in one of those one year. What do I enjoy most? Getting it right. I mean, that's once in every blue moon. I feel with Yosakoi, I have no other prior dance experience. I have two left feet otherwise. But with Yosakoi, it doesn't matter if you make mistakes. It's more, you've just got a smile on your face, you just feel the energy. And that's all it is, really. It's an excuse to be energetic, laugh, and just be happy, and it makes you feel good as well. It's been a really fun adventure. So we've grown from 3 people meeting up in Green Park one afternoon to about probably nearly 20 members now, practicing every week in near Euston. So it's been an adventure, and it's a lot more of a social group as well. So just loved it.
Luckily, next we have an interview with the man who made it himself. So let's go into that.
Thank you for taking our call. Okay, so what did you learn from this entire process?
I learned a few things that before going shooting something, you have to check if your all equipment's ready to go, like microphone, camera, lenses, that everything is good, everything is charged. Because in my case, my microphone didn't work, so on the location I had to improvise and use my phone to record the sound, and during my editing it was really hard to edit the sound because it was noisy there. And
Now, how long did it take you to try and rescue the sound from your phone?
a few minutes. I was just like, yeah, I will just use my phone, because the camera sound, it was really bad. You couldn't hear anything, so I was just like, yeah, I'll use my phone then.
Okay, Michaelo, thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you again soon.
Cheers, man.
Well, it looks like you guys are in luck, really, because we haven't even another video. This one's about Rebecca Hind, someone who works in an art gallery, and something interesting about this gallery is it's called Something, but the I is replaced with a 1 instead. So let's look at that.
And everyone thought I'd be an artist, and yet I came from an environment where art didn't exist, so it was a very personal thing. And the more history of art I did, the more I was blown away by real artists. And I felt like a fraud because I didn't have that. I could make nice things, but I didn't have that drive, that kind of primal need to make them. So I didn't become an artist. And then the art world was something that, if I wasn't an artist, seemed like somewhere I wouldn't really be. I wasn't, I just was not in that art world. And I did nothing to do with art for a long time, and I really missed it. And I suppose that's why I want to grow it, because that's how I see it. I've felt the importance of art without being in that world or brought up in that world. And so I see my clients and potential clients as the same as me. Not someone who needs to be educated or primed or come from some kind of classical background, usually rich or upper class background, or an artist, actually just normal people. I mean, she is, to me, an absolute perfect example of an artist and someone who has that primal need to create from no sense of, she didn't want to become an artist. I asked her to come and do a solo show and obviously gave her complete autonomy because she's the expert. She's not coming from a kind of political or, like identity politics. That's not her thing at all. And actually the subject that she's looking at is cycles of women, and that's time old, that's nature. So her work, will be as relevant as it is today in 100 years. And that again, when you're looking at art, it's, I was trying to say to people, imagine someone looking at it 100 years from now, because it's, and it's those timeless pieces that are always answering the questions, or it's an overused phrase, but a universal truth that remains. And Rebecca's work is definitely that. She used to do a lot about mythology and Greek goddesses and these kind of, she was looking more to icons of women that she maybe wasn't finding in society at the time. And actually, I suppose as the world is moving forward, she's finding those kind of icons in normal women, which is really nice to see. Truth, it's honesty and truth and beauty. It's it's a way we've communicated from the beginning of time, and it crosses cultures, language, everything, that, paintings and that visual image. So yeah, it's communication, I suppose, that's what it means.
That video was very interesting, if we're being honest, beautifully made by our team member, Adrian. We spoke to him earlier on the phone, so let's take it over to that.
It's been challenging. There's been a few ups and downs. There's been a few sleepless nights. Nevertheless, I wouldn't change it for the world. I've learned so much through this journey. I've gotten to know the people in my group, and I've gotten to know my teachers through this process, which has been extremely helpful. And I look forward to the next task. It's been a pleasure.
So we have come to the end. We have no more time to be talking about this interesting stuff. I would like to thank everyone that worked on this project, and thank you and good night.